right, thanks, Coach. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Tonight, it's all on the line. We play for the Lombardi Trophy, as it'll be the AFC champion New York Jets taking on the NFC champions, the Chicago Bears. After all the talk, it's time for football, and here we go. Super Bowl 55 is underway. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Get up! 180!
57's the mic. Watch the backer, watch the backer.
Red, top.
57's the mic. Watch 50.
Hey, Echo.
Pick your game up.
Here's the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Broke a tackle, but not much room there. Just up past the 25, no further. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Alert.
All right, D.
57. Mike, 57. Hey, Zoo.
Pick it up.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. Here we go.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Trubisky hits his target. It's Taylor Gabriel. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Let's go.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a first and 10.
Long day. That's going to be
Elliott running right. Fights through him. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On second down, Elliott.
It's run. Hey, run it.
5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Army.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Trubisky now to throw on third down. And that is incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That'll be out of bounds, and how good was that? They'll say the 3-yard line. That's where they spot him.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Kill.
Check 26.
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he will double the space they have to work with as they take it from the 2 to the 4. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 4-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Rush in.
Here's Darnold running the option left.
Get wide.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Mike 4.
Throwing here on third down, Darnold. It's brought in by Jamison Crowder. And he'll be brought down with the first down and a late flag here, too. And he may get a few more tacked on for good measure.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Young lady.
After the penalty, it's Bell.
Check 31.
And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. It was the linebacker Leonard Floyd on the stop.
There we go. That's the one.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 now. Darnold, he's going to air one out for Anderson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down.
Let's go.
Let's check in with our referee. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. He's coming. Double up.
Now Bell.
Hey, watch this. Watch this.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he is in. Touchdown, New York. With the first touchdown of this Super Bowl. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing here, Trubisky. Robinson's got it. And all the way down to the 35.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Trubisky hitting Robinson for a big one. 46 yards.
That's good for a Bears first down.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. A first down carry by Elliott. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Ain't no such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
180.
Come on, boy. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it.
Blue. 57.
They will run for the first time here with White. White's got a first down and more. That burst good for 20 and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
180.
They'll come out in the pistol.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me.
Hey, 18.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
Hey, exit. Red.
They'll try and run forward with Davis. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. Taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. That option pitch we saw, we don't witness a ton of that in the NFL, but it worked there down near the goal line for a score.
And it's actually a great call in goal line situations because as more and more quarterbacks enter the league with that mobility and having run option in college, more pro teams are adding it to their arsenal. And now it's not just, does the quarterback run it? Does he pitch it? Now they've added that third element. He can rise up and throw the ball as well.
At their own 25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Jets first down.
The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Kyle Fuller, the one to make the tackle.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
On second down, it's Bell, and he'll be stopped right at midfield. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to the end zone real fast.
Now a first down carry by Bell. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Throwing on second down, Darnold. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. Anunwa, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
I know he ain't got it. Hey, we got tight left, tight left. Even. 4 down, even. Mike, pull.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. Doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
On first down, Trubisky, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
X3, 218, chopper.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Blue. Hey, Charlie.
They snap it at 1. Now it's Trubisky. This is caught by Robinson. A gain there of 21 yards.
Let's go.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. A 4-receiver look here. 3 out to the left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 8.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike. Let's go, defense. Hey, man up, D. Man up, D.
Hey, orbit.
57.
Hey, ball.
Here's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
57's the Mike. Watch 57. Check. 57's the Mike. Mike 57. Here we go.
Now Trubisky eluding the pressure right. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Hey, get him, you got him.
Hey, check.
Hey, wahoo!
57.
That's right, baby.
On first down, Elliott. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That's it, baby.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Trubisky flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
57's Mike. Yeah. 57. Mike, 57. 3 bucks.
Hey, seam 6.
Hey, check. Mike 57. Mike 57.
On 3rd down, Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And he'll get it all the way down inside the 35-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Check. Shift.
Kill. Watch the safety creep.
Show an A.
Out of the pistol, it's Bell. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami.
Mike, 97's the Mike. You go night. Time to go night.
Now on 2nd and 16. Darnold caught here by Bell. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup with someone trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those, too.
Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this 1st half. The kick by Bryant is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces them to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you've got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. You're down 3, under a minute to go. How aggressive are you going to be in this spot?
Not as aggressive as I probably would want to be. Only down 3. I mean, it might as well be even going into the half. That's not a deficit that makes me want to push it and potentially.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
57's the Mike. Watch 57.
Trubisky will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. This time they stay on the ground. And they'll indeed stop him on 3rd down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Jets are going to use the 1st of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. O'Donnell, he's on to punt as he gets this one away. And it's fielded at the 34. Now after the punt on that play, we've got a man down on the field.
We're going to work.
We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Time remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is the right play to make, because you just get out of there, you regroup, you start over. But if you're going to take the shot, you do have a chance of either making the play happen or picking up a deep pass interference call. And remember, it's the NFL. You get yardage. It's not just a 15-yard play. You could have something big here. Let's see if they take the shot.
And Bryant's kick is good. So we've reached halftime here in Super Bowl 55 as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Both teams ready after the halftime spectacle, and we are back underway in Super Bowl 55. This is taken at his 4. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Hey, 50, 50's the mic. Hey, I'm coming up.
Darnold from the gun. Flushed out right. It's caught by Herndon. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one goes for 24 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 47. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. Able to power through. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
Here comes the boom.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves crease.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 47. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. First possession in the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Motion. Hey, alert.
Again, it's Elliott.
You must be getting tired of seeing me.
And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Alert. 57's the mic. Hey, Alpha. 57's the mic. Hey, alert. Shit.
Now it's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10, past the 10 to the 11-yard line, and that's where the return stops.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
From the 16, Darnold.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass.
Tight end right.
The shotgun snap for Darnold. Going deep now for Herndon. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructing. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. He'll field this at the 5. Not a big deal on that one, just... A 67-yard punt. And it'll be 1st and 10 Bears from deep in their own territory. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
You don't want no crown.
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does? It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. He's one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key 1st downs and big runs.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. What's the curl? What's the curl? What's the curl? 57's the Mike. 57's the Mike.
Now Trubisky on 1st down. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
36, 36.
First down, here's White. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards in a Chicago first down. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, sometimes a thing of beauty.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line.
Let's go, baby.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Here we go.
1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
Stop. 180. Mike's 5-4. Not here. Blue. He's mine.
Hey, my 7.
Check. Watch 54. Blue. Get in the weight room. Hey.
They'll run on first down. It's Elliott, and he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 5 yards. Is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
They don't want it. Keep playing hard, fellas, all day. Woo! Let's get it.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
I smell fear in that offense. I smell.
They go Elliott again. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
They come up on a 1st and goal, and most likely 4-down territory as they need a touchdown and the PAT for the lead. Now Elliott. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And they had it there so close to the goal line, a chance to take it across, claim the lead here in the 4th. Boy, that was a big mistake.
It really was, and as much as I want to give credit to the defense for making a play, I do tend to agree with you. That mistake, that's a chance to go in and take the lead. I mean, you're in great shape, yet you don't take care of the football. But they'll be going over that like crazy in the upcoming weeks.
49, check 49, check 49.
They'll go again with Bell. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. 8 yards on the ground there, and now they're looking at a 3rd and 2. The Jets on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it with Bell. And the lane closes quickly for Bell, and he did not make it. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back. Tell him to take care of the ball and try and move forward.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And so close to hitting pay dirt last time. Fumbling down near the goal line. Now, how does that affect their psyche this time around? Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Williams. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
57. Mike, 57.
Now Trubisky to throw. He's got Burton here. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long.
Let's go.
Mike's Buzz.
Hey, let's get in them holes. 57.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. He's got Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
On first down, White. On the stop there defensively, Marcus May with a tackle.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the play, as we just saw there.
We saw a great
Oh,
example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
57. Mike.
Red, up.
We don't want this.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
From the 45 on second down, Trubisky steps away to his left. Looking left sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. But now it's third down. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when an ex-defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
57.
From the gun on third down, it's Trubisky. Finding Gabriel complete.
Here we go.
And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets 30.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
A Super Bowl 55 down to the final 2 minutes.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense.
Hey, Echo.
Check your hot read.
On first and 10, it's Trubisky. That's complete to the Memphis man, Anthony Miller. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Sue.
Come get some.
He don't want it.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57.
You ain't going nowhere.
Red, up. The Mike. 57 the Mike.
Golf.
Bring it.
Throwing now is Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Now we're in the situation where the quarterback's got to take full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command it, make sure all eyes are on him. All focus is locked in. Going to call multiple plays and go over different situations and scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
Alert. Stop your whining.
57's Mike. Mike 57.
Hey, watch it. Hey, exit.
57. Mike 57.
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Jordan Willis in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. What a Super Bowl this has been, and the biggest play comes now. It's 4th down.
Hey, 18.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike.
I hope you brought your lunch because I'm about to take you to school.
57's the Mike.
Hey, Foxtrot. Double dog. That's the way. 57's the Mike. Watch 57.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. A first down carry for Bell, but he'll work forward for only about a yard. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game.
Check 99.
Here's Darnold running the option left, and that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Here's Sam Martin now. He's been terrific so far. The kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. And the New York Jets have won the Super Bowl. And the Lombardi Trophy will be in the Big Apple. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists the Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, they'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
Okay, 30,000 in the pocket, no change. Okay, I might pass the ball, but this is no game. Okay, all my girls, they love and hate me the same. Okay, so when I die, I ain't gonna be from old age. Somebody gonna want revenge, somebody might want it now. Right pocket got euros, left pocket got pound. Somebody gonna want revenge,